Hey everyone, my name is Robin Graves, and this is The World According to Graves. Take two. Believe me, the first one you don't want to see. It was horrible. Wow. This is a supplemental to yesterday's. Um, yeah, I sat here ranted and raved and everything about the Democrat nominees for president, and I finally I want to address something. Uh, I've been doing this about, oh golly, since a year ago last April, and started actually out on my front porch talking about marijuana. Uh, Marijuana legalization. I'm actually pro legalization of marijuana. Not that I do it. I just believe that if anything, that this is a free country, and you should be able to put anything in your body you want to, as long as it causes no harm to others. If you want to go do heroin and be an addict, fine, go overdose someplace. I don't care. Leave people alone. But it's been an adventure. It really has. I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of really interesting people. Wow. Uh, Doctors, attorneys, GBI, Georgia Bureau of Investigation agents. I'm got friends on the police force now, which will come in very handy soon. Uh, I've talked to pathologists. I've I can't tell you the people I've met, the people I've talked to, the sources I have. Wow, I mean, the Atlanta Journal Constitution here in Atlanta. I got an in there through a reporter. I've met Facebook employees. I've talked to Facebook employees on the phone, and found out things. Wow, I'm amazed that no wonder people want to do this do this. I'm doing this for free. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm enjoying living hell out of it. Except for those of you on certain social media platforms. I'm not going to say which one. I will not give them the shout out. Period. I'm not gonna promote the platform. I I I I have my reasons. But certain members of that platform uh, like to come out and make death threats and call me Nazi and racist. I've never said anything racist. How do you know I'm a racist? Because I'm white? Nice to be judged by the color of your skin. Um, I've been called a Nazi. I'm far from being a Nazi. Nazis were National Socialists, much like the left is, being at the moment. As socialists as they can get. Socialized medicine, free college, free giveaways. Give you this. You got the rights to this, that, the other. I got a right to a new TV. Okay, well, here's the deal. You want to threaten me? You want to cuss me? You want to threaten my family? You're proving everything I've said about you on the left to be totally true. Totally true. You prove it every day, by supporting Antifa and Black Lives Matter. You prove it every day when you sit down and praise Bernie Sanders, who did collude with communist Russia in the 80s. Yes. You want to vote for him? You're voting for somebody who colluded with the enemy in the 80s. Um, I received a death threat. Found it this morning in a private message. Um, yeah. Uh, you've been turned in. You've been turned in to the authorities. When you threaten threaten my wife, that's a totally different matter. She has nothing to do with this. This is all mine. You want to threaten somebody, threaten me. And while you're at it, why don't you move out of your mommy's basement where you're probably jerking off to monkey porn on the computer, hiding from that mean 6-year-old little girl next door who wants to kick your ass. Again. So, yeah, you want to be an asshole, I can be an asshole back. But see, I turned you in. And everybody else who leaves me a death threat or a threat of violence, that is called terrorism. Okay? You're terrorizing me on media. That's a felony. And I will be turning you in every time. I'm tired. Those of you who have supported this channel and watch it and become, subscribe to it, thank you. You guys mean the world to me. You guys are the reason I do this. I love every one of you. And thank you for sticking around, and tell your friends. Leave comments. Positive ones. Don't make me turn you in. You know. So, I just want to leave you guys with this little message. And, maybe we can get these problems resolved. And we can move on and do some really interesting and really cool things. I've got a few things planned I think you guys are going to like. We're going to be probably at times leaving the whole political thing. I would like to, once in a while, and talk about other things. I'd like to, address some people out here, some of the comments they've made, some requests they've made. As soon as interesting things stop happening, that's the problem. Interesting things keep happening. We live in some very interesting times. Really, it's. I mean, anybody like me who has this kind of YouTube thing going on, if you're not taking advantage of this, holy crap, you're missing out. I learned a lot from watching people like Razor Fist, the Rageaholic, James Paul Watson. Is that his name? Anyway, I can't mention his name on Facebook because, well, they'll ban me for just mentioning his name. I learned a lot just watching these people, and especially Razor Fist. That man is a genius. I would love to sit down and just talk to him one day, just back and forth online, on YouTube, just interview each other, kind of pick each other's brains. But anyway, I'm rambling, guys. I'm sorry. I imagine you got more important things to do than to listen to me ramble. So I just want to say, guys, think for yourselves and talk hard. Catch you later. This has been Robin Graves for The World According to Graves. I'll catch you later on next week.